good afternoon, perhaps, or maybe it's morning. I don't know when you're watching this, but it's Friday's writing. Now, remember, when you looked at reading today, I read the story, How the Birds Got Their Colours, and it was all about looking at the characters. Now, this afternoon in writing, we're going to think about what happened in the story and what we liked about in the story, not so much about who the characters were. Okay, so now in this one, if we have a look through, what happened in the story? This was all about how the birds got their colours. And there was a particular character who was a little bit grumpy. Here we have the dove, and the dove got hurt and landed on the stick, and then he was dying. And then all his friends gathered around to help, except for one character, and that was Crow. Now, I want you to you could go back and watch the story and have a look through, and you could see if you could find your favourite part of the story. Now, I've got two favourites. I don't know why, but I really like this part. I'm not really sure. I think it's because it's this poor little dove, and look at his foot, and look at all the bleeding coming out of it. And the other one is Crow. The introduction of Crow. He's a really interesting character. What do you think about Crow? Have a think about Crow and what he is in the story. Then, of course, we know Parrot rushes forward and bursts little Dove's swollen foot. And then, of course, all the colours come out. Now, you might think that this is your favourite part. Lots of people might think this is a wonderful, colourful part to the story. It's up to you. You can choose whatever your favourite part of the story is. But we're going to write about this today. We're going to write about this book. But we're not going to be doing labelling with this. We're actually going to write about how it makes us feel, okay? And what we think about certain characters. So this character here is Crow, okay? And what do you think about Crow?
How does he make you feel?
How does he make you feel? I think Crow, I think he didn't want to help. I think he was a bit selfish.
I was thinking he was mean.
Yeah, he could be a bit mean. He does look a bit mean. Do you know why I think he looks a bit mean? Because of his eye. It's a bit squinty and he looks a bit cranky. Okay, so I thought today we might draw a picture of Crow and then write what we think about him or how he makes us feel. Okay, so let me get my pencil here. Let's have a look. Oh, he's got an orangey sort of a beak here. And it's very long, isn't it?
It is a very long beak.
Very long beak. There's Crow's beak.
You're doing a mirror image.
I am. I know. Yeah, look at me doing a mirror image. I might just do Crow's head for this one because I've kind of done it a bit far over the page. Have you noticed this? So I think I'll just stick with his head.
Get that beady eye in though.
I want that beady eye. Yes. I'm going to make it particularly beady.
I liked your word cranky. He was a bit cranky,
He
wasn't
was cranky, wasn't he? He just wasn't as friendly as the other birds, was he?
He didn't want to help. He wanted to walk around with his hands behind his back.
And then he didn't get any colour, did he?
No, because he wasn't there helping.
He wasn't there helping. So I've got Crow here. And you'll probably do a better drawing of Crow and probably don't do it so far over the page so you can't fit the body. That's what I would suggest. So we've got Crow here. His eye, we'll make it a little bit, there we go. That makes it look cranky, doesn't it? Like, like his eye, that looks nice and cranky. And now I'm going to write Crow was cranky.
Oh, great sentence.
Because that's what I felt. That's how I felt. Now, it's the beginning of a sentence. Now, we haven't got dirt, grass and sky, but you can see here, it's the beginning of a sentence. So I start with a krr, then krr. Now, this is one that you can use your thrust chart for, but that O sound.
Oh, need to look for the picture of the snow.
You do look for snow because it makes the O-W. Crow, and we know it's O-W because you can see in the book here, which you're not looking at the book, but that's okay.
There
you can see in the book here. Crow was, now that's off our O sound wall, isn't it? And we know that the A is making the O sound and the S is making the Z sound. So Crow was cranky.
What a
It's got the
great word.
crr. which k it is. I think if I've seen the word before, I think it had the K. I'll see if that looks right. Crank.
Oh, yes.
And then I think it's like that other word you were doing with writing the other day that had the Y making the I sound, but I think in this one the Y is making the E sound.
Yeah, it's just like in Monty's
Cranky.
name.
Oh, it is like in Monty's name. Crow was cranky. You could even write and mean.
Yes.
Do you think?
Yes.
I think
Give us another
and
word to
mean.
describe
Now I
him.
know how to do and
Well,
all preps know how to do and mean. Now this one's a tricky one. I'm not sure of the spelling of mean, but I'm just going to do the sounds. Mean.
Oh, perfect. Well
Well,
done.
I tried. I'm not sure if that's right. It does kind of look right to me, but that's okay because I did all the sounds that I could hear.
Then that's what
Then
we
that's
want.
the best, isn't it?
Full
So
stop.
Crow was cranky and mean. I thought he was.
He was.
And that's why he didn't get colours. Now you could write more about Crow or other things that you've thought. It's about how Crow made you feel or what you thought about Crow. So we'd like you to write about that today in your writing. Okay, have a lovely time, preps. Bye.